Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Real English News. This is Sharif Akram Imani. Let's have a look on today's headlines. UPA appointed Ghana's BL Joshi and HR Bhardwaj resigns. KCR pretends Seema Andhra Media TV9 and Andhra Jyoti. RBI chief reassures as oil spike highlights India risk. Government imposes minimum export price of $300 on a ton on onions. Let's have a look on today's headlines in details. UPA appointed Ghana's BL Joshi and HR Bhardwaj resigns. After reports of Narendra Modi government asking some UPA appointed Ghanas to put in the papers, Uttar Pradesh Ghana BL Joshi and Karnataka HR Bhardwaj have tendered their resignations. Meanwhile, Rajasthan Governor Margaret Alba in a controversy meeting met Prime Minister Narendra Modi. According to reports, UPA appointed Ghanas who have 6 months or less in expiry of the tenure, likely to say, while those who have more days in office have been asked to quit by the centre. Reports further said that the government is expected to ask President Pranab Mukherjee to ask for the resignation of Ghanas. According to report, Sheila Dikshit Kerala, Margaret Alva Rajasthan and Kamla Bhenwal Gujarat, among others, have been asked by the NDA government to put their papers. Rajasthan Governor Margaret Alva on Tuesday called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi here amid reports that a number of governments appointed by the previous UPA government may be asked to quit. It was a courtesy call. A PMO statement said without giving any further details on the meetings to Alva had with Modi at his residence. The Supreme Court had ruled the Ghanas could not be removed in any arbitrary manner. KCR pretends Seema Andhra Media TV9 and Andhra Jyoti. Just like late Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, too lashed out of media, which is supposed to have telecasted program or published article against TRS government and Telangana Assembly. Be anti-TRS. Speaking in Telangana Assembly, KCR Britain fire on TV9 for telecasting bullet news. Sarcastical programs in which TV9 said to have criticized Telangana Assembly member for getting iPads that show some footage of TRS member or taking footage. TV9 also called TRS leader as a palm wine drinkers. KCR also took objection to the false propaganda being done by the Andhra Jyoti newspaper for publishing news articles about Telangana cabinet decision. KCR pretended Seema Andhra owned new channels that his government would take over the cable network as done by the Jayalalitha in Tamil Nadu. RBI chief reassures as oil spike highlights India risks. India is ready to deal with any external shock arising from the Iraq crisis, the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI's chief, said on Tuesday. Even as the spike in oil prices heightens the inflation, government and budget rising risk facing new Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Modi capitalized on popular anger over low growth and high inflation to claim India's biggest election victory in 3 decades last month. But it is those same troubles that now pose its first big economic test. RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan reassured markets that India was better prepared to deal with external shock than last year, when warnings by the US Federal Reserve that it would scale back its monetary stimulus hit the rupee. Government imposes minimum export price of $300 on a ton on onions. Concerned over rising onion rates, the government on Tuesday imposed a minimum export price, that is MEP, of $300 per ton on the kitchen staple to curb overseas sales and check retail prices. Onion prices have risen to about rupees 25 to 30 kgs in the national capital from rupees 15 to 20 per kg a fortnight also. The MEP, which is a rate below which no export are allowed, have been reintroduced barely 3 months after the previous government in March had abolished it. AIIMS Patna's awareness drive to control encephalitis. Alarm over the rising deaths from suspected encephalitis in Bihar. All India Institute Medical Science Patna has initiated a move to control the disease. An official report said on Tuesday. The toll from suspected acute encephalitis syndrome has risen to 108, with 16 more children dying in the last 24 years as it spreads to new districts. Meanwhile, Union Food and Public Distribution Minister Ram Vilas Paswan demanded rupees 10 lakh compensation be given to each victim families. He said he will request the centre to declare outbreak of the disease as an epidemic. The tool has crossed 104 in Muzaffarpur alone, while 2 children indeed died in Gaya, Patna, our health official said. We have joined hand with Patna-based Rudra Welfare Trust to create awareness as a preventive measure to control the disease. All India Institute Medical Science Patna Director G.K. Singh said. He told IANS, here IIMS Patna will distribute 10,000 handbills and 10,000 posters in ES affected areas to ensure people understand the risk and danger associated with the disease. Let's have a look on today's sports news. Netherlands still have a long way to go, Van Persie said. Netherlands captain Robin Van Persie was happy with the impressive 5-point win against defending champion Spain in the World Cup opener, but admitted that the Dutch still have a long way to go before lifting their maiden World Cup trophy. Brazil back in business, Group H gets underway. World Cup host Brazil are back into the spotlight with the chance to get one foot in the last 16 when they face Mexico in Fortaleza on Tuesday, while Group H gets underway with Belgium facing Algeria and Russia taking on South Korea. Wilmot's company keep it low key for Belgium. Belgium are in Group H with Algeria, Russia and South Korea. They have been dubbed with the dark horses of the tournament and opened their campaign against Algeria in Belo Horizonte on Tuesday. Spain can bounce back, said Koke. Koke said that the players are more united than ever and are hungry for achieving grand win to erase the memories of the defeat. He asked Spanish fans to continue supporting them. Russia keen to make memorable return after 12 years. Russia will end their 12-year absence from the World Cup when they face South Korea in the first Group H match at Arena Pantanal in Cuba on Wednesday. Let's have a look on today's stock market news. India shares gain on Tuesday, snapping 2 days and fall of recovery from 1 to 1/2 week now hit in the previous session. Whereas today's Sensex is 25,521.19 with 1.318%, whereas Nifty for today stand with 7,631.70 with 1.30%. Let's have a look on today's gold and silver rates as per Malabar Golds. Today's gold rates according to Malabar Golds, that's Wednesday 17 June, is as follows. For 22 carats of gold for 10 grams it's rupees 25,960, whereas for 24 carats of gold for 10 grams it's rupees 27,460. Silver rates for today for Hyderabad is as follows, as rupees 455 for 10 grams. Let's have a look on today's weather report of 6 regions of Telangana state. Hyderabad minimum temperature 28 degrees Celsius and maximum 37 degrees Celsius. Mehboob Nagar minimum temperature 22 degrees Celsius and maximum 37 degrees Celsius. Nizamabad minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius and maximum 37 degrees Celsius. Karimnagar minimum temperature 26 degrees Celsius and maximum 37 degrees Celsius. Medak minimum temperature 22 degrees Celsius and maximum 37 degrees Celsius. Khammam minimum temperature 29 degrees Celsius and maximum 41 degrees Celsius. Headlines once again. UPA appointed Ghana's B.L. Joshi and H.R. Bhardwaj resigns. KCR pretends Seema Andhra Media, TV9 and Andhra Jyoti. RBI chief reassures as oil spike highlights India risk. Government imposes minimum export price of $300 on a ton on onions. That's all in this newscast for today. Keep watching Real English News. This is Sharif Akram Yamani. Sign off. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.